Good day, brothers. Big video today. Are you going through a nasty point in your relationship dynamic? Maybe you're licking your wounds from a recent breakup. Everything was going great, and all of a sudden you just got blindsided. Well, today we're talking about why women poison the relationship. Let's go. Good day, my friends. Hey, it's Dwayne Klassen here, the coach for Remarkable Men. If you're brand new to the channel, this is your place to level up, to being the 2.0 version, the remarkable man within. At no other time in our history, in this clown show world that we find ourselves in, does this world need remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? All right, let's get right into this. How many of you have experienced this? Maybe you're experiencing it right now. Everything's going great. You had great sex, you had great connection. You feel that everything is stars across the board when it comes to your relationship or your dating. Things are nice and you're excited about what's possible. And then out of the blue, she says, I don't feel it anymore. I don't think this is going to work. I think you should leave. I think we should have a breakup. I think we need some time apart. Whatever it is. Where does this come from? Out of the blue, you think you're doing everything right, and all of a sudden she hits you with this. If you are experiencing this, it is not necessarily that she truly wants to break up or that she doesn't love you or like you a lot. It's simply because of female nature. She is dealing with a lack of emotional intimacy, emotional connection. For a lot of women, they get the prize and all of a sudden it is, oh, okay, we've ascended the hill and now we're here and now there's no more push-pull tension. And this is what you got to be really cognizant about, brothers. You've got to keep that sexual tension. Not necessarily all about sex. You've got to be able to connect with her on an emotional level. She's got to feel that. You can't intellectually say, oh yeah, of course I'm connected to her heart. Why wouldn't I be? It's not up to you to gauge where that's at. So what'll end up happening before she gives you the ultimatum, chances are you've experienced her pulling back. There's this roller coaster of she's hot, she's not, she's hot, she's not. Here is the biggest piece, brother. You and her are dealing with your core wounds. As much as you are both attracted to each other physically, perhaps you realize that, oh, we're soulmates and everything is just, wow, just checks off all the boxes. But there's one piece that very few couples will go down into and explore. And this is the one that gets most couples in trouble if they do not nip it in the bud early on. And that's understanding the childhood wounds. Because as much as you are attracted to each other, on a whole nother plane of reality, of existence, is the wounds of the little girl and the wounds of the little boy are attracted to each other in some way, shape, or form. And this is the relationship that is the core of all relationships. It's this wound. And we are in relationship to heal those wounds. And for a lot of people, they just show up as, oh, she or he is crazy or weird, or he's just doesn't want to change. It's deeper than that. And for you fellas that are dealing with a woman that is pushing you away, she's toxifying the water a little bit every day. But here's what ends up happening is that you drink that water and yeah, it's bitter. And yeah, you know, it doesn't taste good, but you will go, you know what? Okay, I can handle that because on the grand scheme of things, I have lots of cups of water and they're good. They're good. But every once in a while, you're having this one cup where she puts some poison in, metaphorically, because she's wanting you to play out her childhood wound. And in most cases, it is a wound of abandonment from her father. Her father played a role in creating that wound of the little girl and may have shown up as an alcoholic or an abuser, not necessarily physically, but maybe mentally, emotionally, maybe was distant, maybe didn't completely leave the home, but was just not a part of the child rearing and being a daddy to his girl. She is always trying to seek validation from that man, her father. It is unrequited love. She's never going to get the validation. And that wound keeps on going no matter how mature she gets. And so she has this program that all men will abandon her. She gets into these loving, nurturing relationships, and perhaps one with you. Oh, you're doing it all. Brother, you are truly her champion. And then all of a sudden, I can't do this anymore, babe. I can't do this anymore. You're so sweet and you're so loving, but it's not working for me. It's not you. It's because she's poisoned the water so much and you're still in it. And it's so frustrating for a woman with an abandonment issue as her core wound. Fuck, he's not leaving. He's not leaving. Okay, I got to amp my game up. I'm going to try a different variety of crazy. Oh, it didn't work this time. Oh, okay. I'm going to just call him out on some crazy bullshit that we healed 4 or 5 years ago. There's that reaction. Oh, there's that look. Oh, now he's perplexed. Now he's confused. Oh, he's trying to make it right. Oh, I can't stand this. This is where the good man that you are, is now being crucified for being the good man. Not because you're not a good man. It's just because you are not falling victim to her childhood wound of abandonment. You're not leaving her. And therefore, you're messing with the paradigm. You're messing with the story that she has within herself. All men leave. Now, she's going to perhaps amp the game up. It might be an affair to get that surge of that bad boy or that masculine energy that she needs, but it's also the catalyst for the explosion, for you to finally go, can't believe you did this. I can't believe you betrayed me at this level. And then that's it, you leave. And now she gets to have the victory on another level. It's not conscious, but another level. Aha, there it is. See, all men leave me. Even though she was the one that was the catalyst for you leaving her. Brothers, don't try to figure this out. It will mess with your mind. It will mess with your sanity. It's so important that you just understand what you might be dealing with. And if you're dealing with a woman that's slowly poisoning the water so that you will eventually just give up and leave, I can't do this anymore. It's disgusting. Look into the wounds. And a lot of couples have no clue about their childhood wounds, you included, the little boy within. And I highly encourage that both of you get on the same page with your wounds. Go to core and talk about how each one of them shows up in the relationship dynamic. How does her little girl get triggered? You're not dealing with rational thought. You're not dealing with a calm, cool, collected. No, you're dealing with a trigger moment. And she reverts back to a little girl. She reverts back to the wounded little girl as you revert back to the wounded little boy. Yeah. How do you respond in conflict? Do you slam doors? Do you get quiet? Do you run away? And what is your little boy response to conflict? I'm going to leave you on this one too, because it's not about just putting women under the bus on this. It's about you. When you come into the relationship dynamic and you recognize, hey, things are off the rails here. As the man, you are responsible. There's that word again. And I know it can be triggering, but you are responsible for the caliber of the relationship that you have. Oh, I get that we've been under the illusion that women are the stewards of relationships. You know, they're heart-centered, they're communicative, and that they're nurturing. All romance movies and books are all geared towards women. So we just automatically think that it's women that want all this. Sure, they do, but it's up to the masculine to lead the way to healing. Because if you know one thing about women is that accountability and responsibility isn't at the top of their mind. No. And if you're seeking them to take responsibility and accountability for their actions, you may be waiting a while. So it's up to you, brother. It's up to you to have an understanding and a level of awareness of why she's acting the way she is. Dig into your heart. Just be present. See where you can be more present. You can even call her on her behavior, but not about her. You could say, babe, I can feel you. I can feel you, and I can feel the little girl within. What does she need right now? What does she need right now? Do you just want to talk, or does she need to be nurtured right now? Wait for the answer, because now it's not about her. It's about the little girl within, and allows her to disengage from the drama that she's trying to create and the chaos of the feminine nature, and now get into the realness of what's really going on with her. What does the little girl within need right now? It might be just holding her. Brothers, if you are dealing with a woman that is shit testing you all the time, one, you've got to question why you're in that relationship. Two, she's doing the shit test to gauge your level of commitment in the emotional connection of the relationship, not just sexual. She's testing your ability to be in your authentic masculine and not coasting. Too many men right now are coasting in relationships and expecting her to fix it or make it right. You've got to keep the foot on the accelerator when it comes to managing the status of your relationship. The other piece here is it's not about making men wrong, that they're doing it all, that's all messed up. It's not that. You are an amazing man. You're a remarkable man. It's all about what it is you're willing to endure, because there's crazy, it's even abusive. You've got to be careful that you are not dealing with someone that wants to shit test you to the degree that you are being abused, emotionally or even physically. You deserve to be happy, brother. You truly do. You can have your cake and eat it too in relationships. You really can. It takes a solid man to be her champion in a relationship. Remember, you are dealing with her core childhood wounds and how she shows up in relationships. So once you understand what her relationship is with her father and with her mother, you'll understand a little bit more of how she operates. But I want you to also dig into your core wounds of the little boy and how you show up, because your mom or your dad or whatever guardian, that's where you got your relationship blueprint. And the two of your wounds are matching to heal those wounds. That's what relationships truly are about. You'll never get a better education and practical experience of healing in relationship than you ever will being single in the outside world. All right, brothers, that's what I got for you today. If this was of value, please like, share, comment on it. I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback on this. And of course, this is a nuanced conversation, and we could go on and on and on. There's so much depth to this. I'm just scratching the surface here. If you would like to be a part of an amazing community of like-minded men that are all striving to go to the next level in their life, to be champions to women, to be heroes to their children, to be brothers to each other, and creating a remarkable life, join the Remarkable Man Project School community. It's free. There you'll get resources and insights, and I'm there every day posting some tools and accountability. It's amazing. It's remarkable. Click the link in the description. If you'd like to work together and explore your coaching options, click the link in the description to book your breakthrough discovery call. Let's have a powerful conversation about where you want your next breakthrough. You'll come away with a crystal clear plan for what's next, and we can explore if we are fit to work together. Link in the description. Gentlemen, as I said at the beginning, we are in a crazy clown show world. And now more than ever, this world needs remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? All right, gentlemen, be good to yourself. Have the best day. And remember, you're not alone on the journey. At RMP, we've got your back. Cheers.